What's up, everybody? We're back. Silverton Casino. I got my partner here with me.
What's up, everybody? We're back.
She's going to be my assistant, helping me out with managing the money, sticking it in the machine, and placing the bets. And what we're going to be doing today is a simple double dozen system. Essentially, we're going to give ourselves 3 shots at each level, and we're going to look to bank the wins. The problem with the double dozens is you need to win twice to make up for 1 loss. So we're going to hope to overcome that by entering into a delayed progression. And once again, we're going to try to, we're only going to up our progression after 3 losses in a row. Or we're going to keep track of our units and see where we're at. And she chose the first and the third dozen for this purpose, or demonstration. So we'll start there, and let's kick it off.
And it did hit the middle back to back the last 2, but
she's hitting that spin bet button.
Let's go.
All right, here we go, guys. Let's see what we get. Looking for first or third.
1 time. Let's go. We're good.
All right, that's a third, so we're going to gain a unit. And essentially what we're going to do when we gain a unit right off the rip, we're just going to bank that. So we're adding to our total. Oh, wow, we went in for $1 on accident. So we meant to do, hold on, we meant to do 25-cent units. So we put 20 in, we're at 21. So that's a 4-unit gain if we're at our 25 cents, what we meant to. So our $20 equals 80 units, and that's what I really originally meant to do. I like to start at the base level units on these. You can go 25 cent, 50 cent, or $1. Fortunately for us, that worked out. So we'll take the little bonus hit, and we're gonna go back, rinse and repeat. But thank you for sending us your vibes. Like and subscribe. Smash that thumbs up.
Today. Let's go. Here we go.
All right, let's get it. 7. All right, first dozen. So we would have been good there, right? All right, so we gained 1 unit there at our base level, which is 25 cents. So essentially we've gained 5 units doing this so far. And there's no need to enter into our progression yet because we haven't gotten a loss. So let's keep it going.
Let's go.
Getting that first and third dozen.
First and third, feeling good. Let's go.
4. All right, another one. So we would have, if we were betting dollars, it would have been really nice, huh?
But hey, she didn't notice that, guy.
I know, I should have kept going. But
all right, let's get it.
You got to be careful when playing these machines. That's one thing to look out for. Another are the payouts. The split bets as well as the single numbers do not pay out well, although it is a single 0.
Third dozen.
22. All right, so we finally get the middle dozen, which is a miss. So that's going to set off our progression. So she's going to keep track over here.
Yep.
First loss. All right, let's go for the second one. And we need 2 to cancel it out.
1 to cancel.
2 hits to cancel it out. All right, so that's 1. So we don't fully cancel it out yet. We need 1 more hit here. So she's going to go ahead and hit it.
We're back at 85.
All right, let's see it.
Get back.
And let's get that first and third dozen. Let's cancel out that loss. As I said before, there we go. We get the first one. So we've canceled it out. We're back to 86 now. If we were to clear it all down, that's our high water mark before. 86. And the reason that happens is for every loss, you lose 2 units. For every win, you only win 1. So you have to win twice in a row to make up for a loss, but that resets our need to enter into the progression, so we're no longer worrying about it. We're now back to hoping we get a first and a third, and we're going to continue accumulating. So let's get back to it.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Rinse and repeat.
All right, guys, let's get that first or third dozen.
25 through 36. Let's get it. Here we go.
I got a feeling a high one. Oh, 31. There we go. My intuition was correct. All right, so we bank a unit. And once again, that's the nice thing with the system. This gives us a buffer. And essentially, we're in the profit. So our first few spins here are going to be all in the profit. And that's what we like to see. So, all right, we're going to keep it rolling. First or third. Let's see if we can get it again, staying consistent and persistent.
25 to 36. Feeling good. High one.
13. All right, so that's going to be a miss. So now we're going to enter into our progression. Yep. And essentially, if you were to Martingale, you would triple out of here, and then you would win back your money you lost +1. But what this does is gives you a better chance to survive long term. And that's really what we're looking at doing, is giving ourselves the best opportunity to get ahead. So she's repeating here, and we're hoping to get 2 wins to cancel it out. If we get 2 losses, we'll enter into the next level. All right, so that's a 9, so we get our first win. All right, and we need 1 more. Let's go ahead and get it, guys. First or third dozen. And this is a nice system for low rollers to play. It's a high coverage. There we go. Second. So now we've canceled out all of our losses. There's no need to worry about a progression.
87 is the new high watermark.
87 is the new high watermark here.
Let's get it.
All right, here we go, guys.
Feeling good. First or third.
Let's get accumulate some more of those units so we can proceed on. 7. All right, there we go.
We'll take it.
But let me know what you guys think of the system. Once again, I want to give you guys, show you guys some different options you have as a low roller that's going to give you high coverage where you don't need to enter into steep progressions. 26, there we go.
Beautiful.
And you can essentially sit there, you can
89.
play for entertainment, you can accumulate units over the short term, and once you start running bad on a system like this, it's a lot easier to walk away with a smaller loss than it is to try to go into a steeper progression.
Good. 34.
And withstand a bigger
Beautiful.
loss. So as you guys can see, we're in for 80. We did have that bonus hit in the beginning. We got an extra 3 units on our hit, but even accounting for that, we would be at 87 units. So I mean, we're just accumulating, moving along here.
Feeling
And
good. Keep it rolling.
haven't had to encounter too much variance yet.
Well, let's go.
Thank you for sending those positive vibes.
Yeah, we can feel the good vibes.
19, there
All
we
right,
go. So
there's
now we're
your
entering
loser.
back in. And I think it served me right there because I was speaking on it, so.
Yep, of course.
All right, let's see if we can cancel those out. We're looking for 2 wins. Otherwise, this will be the first time entering into our progression.
2 wins. Let's go. There's 1.
There we go, yeah, 1. So let's cancel it out here.
And we're back to 89.
All right, so we are at 89 units.
And here we go.
We need 1
Let's
more to
get
get
it
back
right
to
here.
90.
Here's that hit. Let's go.
Oh, 22, so we get a miss.
So another miss.
So that's our second miss, and essentially that
Yep.
cancels out our previous win that we had. So we're gonna see what happens here. If we get a 3rd miss, we're gonna enter into our progression.
Yep.
But our high water
But we're
mark was
not,
90,
guys.
and that's what we're gonna remember.
I feel 1 to 12 is coming right here.
Let's get it.
I'm just gonna call it ahead of time.
18. So we're gonna have to enter into our progression now. So this is where we have to do some thinking or some math. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear it down, right? So our high water mark was 90. Essentially, if we wanna get back there in 2 hits, we would triple our bets. If we wanted to get back to 90 in 1 hit, we would put 5 on each. If we wanted to get a profit, we would go 6 and 6. But doing so, you're gonna enter into too steep of a progression for the amount of units that we have. So what I'm gonna say is we're gonna go into a regular Martingale, which is gonna be tripling our bets. But because we did get 3 losses, we're gonna need to get 2 hits here. Unlike the original Martingale, which you would need to get 1 hit to recover. So we're gonna go ahead and do that if you wanna place 3 units on the first and then 3 units on the third. And we're gonna need 2, oh, you got 4 on there, undo 1, clear last, there we go. All right, so we're gonna need 2 hits here, guys. Let's go, let's get that first and third.
Touch screen. I haven't done the touch screen.
Otherwise, we're gonna remember 90
Here
units
goes.
was our high, and we're gonna
Yeah,
see if we can get, let's get it. 36,
good.
all right, so we
We're
get
good.
1 right there.
Nice.
And as an option or an alternative, if you're more on the conservative side, what you could do is drop back down. But the way that I like to play is to always get myself back on top of where I was previously. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get 1 more hit here in our recovery mode.
Touch screen action.
Let's get that first or
Let's
third
go.
dozen, guys. Positive vibes. Send us
We
your
can
love.
feel the good vibes coming, guys.
Smash that
Right
thumbs
here.
up, notification bell, first or third dozen as well. Let's get it. 23. All right, so that's the middle, and that's okay. That's gonna happen. Once again, we're just gonna have to remember where we're at. So
Okay,
if
so
we're
that's our first loss.
so we're back to 82, right?
Yep.
So now that was our first loss on there. So we're gonna go again. Let's see if we can get it and make up for it. So we're gonna go first and third.
Let's go,
See if we can get 3 units back to where we were.
1 to 12. Let's go. I'm feeling it. 1 to 12.
22. All right. So we're glad we didn't do that and enter into a higher progression yet. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually increase by a decent amount here. So we got 2 losses on this. And what we're starting to do is we're below our initial starting amount. We were at our high
80.
of 90. No,
Well,
90.
80 is the starting amount.
Starting
High
amount,
water
yep.
mark is 90.
So what I want to do is I want to try to get back in 2 units, right? So what's that entail? I think I'm going to have to do, what, 7 units and 7 units. So if I get a hit, that'll put me back up to 90. So I'm going to have to go 8 and 8.
Yep.
So let's go 8 and 8 here. So you want to do that for me? So we're going to go $2 and $2. Oh, clear 1 down. And once again, you're just working the dozens, trying to get ahead.
Let's go, guys.
And you're using
Send us your good
a
vibes.
progression rather than a steep martingale. Let's go first or third.
Here we go.
There we go.
Nice.
All right, so
24.
so that puts us back to 84. And now what I'm going to recommend too is I'm going to show you an alternative, right? Is we could use our guns. We could stick to our guns
one
here.
more time?
Hold on. We could stick to our guns and go with the same thing. But what I like to do is I like to take a look at where we're at. So we're at 84. Our previous high water mark was 90. So what I'd like to do is get there in two more steps. We did get a series of 3 wins early on, and you do get those quite frequently when playing the double dozens. So I'm going to do I'm going to look at this and I'm going to say, okay, we need 7 or 8. We were doing 8 units, so let's actually split that in half and go 4 and 4 and look to get 2 wins. And once again, we're going to be conscious of where our units are and where we want to be, and we're just trying to work the dozens in our advantage here without going broke or entering into too steep of a progression. Or third dozen. 1, all right, there we go. So that's the beautiful thing. And had we stuck with our guns, we would already be there.
We'd be in the profit.
But once again, I'm trying to show you guys how to navigate. So now I could even go, and I'm going to do this just since we're showing you for demonstration purposes, where our previous high water mark was 90. Let's get up to 91. So let's go 3 and 3. And here we're risking the least to gain the most because we're actually getting back to being ahead. So let's go and get that first or third.
First or third. Let's go.
Let's get it.
One
First
time.
or third.
Here we
First
go.
or third. There we go.
5.
5. All right, guys. Look at that. So, had we stuck to our guns with our more steep progression, we would be up a little bit more units. But the point isn't to gain as many units with risking a lot. The point is to risk the least and to stay in control of how much you want to gain. So we're back to our all-time high of 91. So we're going to keep going here. Let's start back at our base unit level, and we're going to go back into our standard progression. So
let's go.
Let's count it.
Here we go, guys. I feel another
First or third dozen. 35. All right.
Nice.
And now I'm going to show you guys kind of an alternative too, since I showed you how to work it backwards when you get behind. I'm going to show you how to work it when you're ahead. So because we've actually gotten ahead a decent amount of units by using our base level, we're now going to make our base level 2 units. So if you want to add a unit to each, so now we're going to do the same system we did in the beginning. We're going to look to get 3 losses before we increase, and we'll see if we can gain more units more rapidly.
Third dozen.
Let's go. First or third. 27. There, she called it. She gets it.
Let's get it.
All right, so we're going to bank those units. And now, once again, as an alternative, just because I want to present everything to you guys as options, you could drop back down to 1. You could increase. There's lots of different ways you do it. You could do it. You got to pick your poison, how much variance you want to take on, how much risk you're willing to take. But in our case, did it just give us a win there? All right. So we are at 94, clearing it down. We're in for 80. Let's keep going on the 2 units as our base level. So go first and third again.
Are you sure? Because I feel like we've hit 5 in a row. You want
all right, go back. Go to 1 and 1. No, just go to 1 and 1 on the things. If you've noticed that we've gotten quite a few hits.
We've had 5 in a row.
All right, so she's noticing we've had 5 hits in a row. So I'm going to go on the conservative side. I'm going to drop down at base levels. There's nothing wrong with mitigating extreme variance if you're not feeling good about it. And she kind of, she's got a feeling that, all right, 8, that's all right.
That's okay, we still make 1.
And I always say you never want to cry over spilled milk. Don't cry over what you could have had happen. You want to deal with what has happened. And this is a good case scenario. Well, now we're at 6, right? So let's see if we get it here. Let's see if the middle dozen wants to show up. All right, so we're at 95. So just go 1 and 1 again, and we'll see.
Let's go.
Let's see if that middle dozen wants to show up, or we can continue getting that first and third.
First or third. Let's go.
19. All right, so that's where the middle dozen showed up. All right, so she was feeling it, and as you guys saw, we had quite a bit of streak on the first and the third. The middle dozen went missing for what, 6 spins, I believe?
Yeah.
So now we're in the position where we're on the base units at the least amount that we had to risk. So let's enter into our system. So you want to try to cancel this out with 2 more.
Yep, let's go.
So we're going to try to cancel it out with 2 more.
Let's go. 1 to 12, 25 to 36.
Let's get 2 hits here. Cancel that out. Let's go.
Three in the front.
All right, there we go. So that's number 1. And once again, you know, we're ahead right now. You could take your win if you wanted to. I'm not going to. We're going to keep doing the system. We're going to try to grind it out, show you guys the nuances or different dynamics you may encounter.
All right. Cancel out that loss.
Let's get that third win here.
This will be our second win.
Or yeah, second win, excuse me, on the third spin. Yep,
yeah,
there we go.
On the third spin. Here we go.
Oh, 19. All right, so
second loss.
Second loss here. And let's see if we can cancel that out.
19-18. So now we need 3 wins to cancel this.
6, all right, there's 1. So she's understanding the methodology behind this. Looking for 2 more wins here. Let's get it, guys. Positive vibes. Guys. Like and subscribe.
We appreciate all the support.
Oh, that's 2.
We're good. 2.
All right, so let's get 1 more here. We're at 94 units.
1 more to cancel it. Here we go. Back to
and then we'll be back.
95 was our high.
And I think we're going to increase to our base units after we get this hit right here. First or third, coming up. Let's get it. Oh, 36. Yes. There we go. So we cancel them out, I believe, right? We're all the way back. I do believe 95 was our all-time high. Yep. I could be wrong by a unit, but hey, that's the real, you're dealing with a casino environment. So let's up our units to 2 on the first and 2 on the third.
Right,
and let's see if we can get a run here.
Let's see if we can keep running it.
First or third dozen coming up. Let's get it.
First or third.
First or third, 20. All right, so unfortunately for us, that didn't work out, but we are resetting, but we're at 2 units. So let's see if we can cancel it out.
First loss.
Yeah, so we need 2 wins to cancel it out. And that's the unfortunate aspect of playing the double dozens and having that higher coverage. 19. All right, so that's 2 losses.
Yep. So now we need 4 wins.
All right.
It's an 8 swing.
And if we get one more loss, we're going to be increasing.
Let's go. Come on.
12. All right, there we go. So we get a win there.
So we need 3 more wins.
3 more wins. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, first or third. Send us your good vibes.
All right, so that's 3 losses. So now we're going to be increasing.
Yep.
So we're going to triple here. As I said before, we're going to be doing the Martingale, so we're going to be going to 6 units. But we're also right here. We're going to be conscious. We're trying to get back to 95 at a minimum.
All right, 95.
We need a first or a third. Let's go.
Dozen. Let's go.
34. All right, that's 1.
It's 1 hit.
Ooh, look at that, guys. All right, so.
All right, and I'm going one more time,
And
guys.
actually,
no.
you know what?
No, let's go for
To
it.
show some control, what I want to do is just drop it back down to 5 and 5. So let's clear this down. I know it's only 1 unit, but it depends on how much you're playing for the units, whether it's relative to you. But this is going to put us ahead here. So let's get it. First or third dozen.
First or third. It'll be an all-time high watermark.
There we go.
Second.
All right.
Yep,
And if we would have stuck with our guns, we would have gained an extra unit, but we would have been risking 2 more units. And once again, it's just another way to stay in control. You don't need to be all gas, no brakes when playing roulette. You just want to be conscious of what your goal is and where you're at and where you want to get to. All right, so let's drop down. We're at all-time high. Let's go to 2 base units again. So we'll go 2 and 2. And if you do the pleasure of spinning over there,
Let's go,
I guess I could call you Vanna White. Let's get those numbers. Let's go.
get it. First or third.
First or third.
First or third. 1 time.
25. All right, we get
Yes,
it. So we're going to
we're
bank
good.
those units there. So that's 2 units banked.
What are we trying to get to, 100?
Yeah, let's just go to 100, and that'll be what, a 25% gain there. So we'll be happy
So
with
I'm
that.
rinsing and repeating, guys.
Let's see if we can get one more, guys.
We
Let's
got
go.
it right
First
here.
or third dozen.
Send us your good vibes.
Let's get
We've
it.
been feeling them all day.
First or third coming up. There we go. All right, we get it.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate
So
it.
let's see where we are
We're
at. All right,
good.
look at that. So we started with $20. We are going to be at what, 25?
Yeah,
So,
I think it's print tickets.
And
right
we were
there.
just basically working the double dozens with a more mild progression. Once again, it's a similar Martingale, but it's similar to the Martingale, but it's more delayed, and it allows you to stay in control a lot more with a lower bankroll. So it's something you guys may want to consider. I hope you guys like this. Let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. But once again, coming at you from the Silverton Hotel and Casino.
In for 20, out for 25. Like and subscribe. Until next time.
Until next time.